Hi everybody. It's part 3 of doing the journal, and before I put anything else inside of it, since obviously it's gotten pretty thick. I guess I should have made a bigger binder here, but that's okay. Alright, so we're not going to do too much more of the putting on the inside, as we are going to we're going to decorate the outside next, and then trim some of the pages that I like to do with different styles of lace. And I've got a trick to show you with these flowers. You see them? Okay, I've got a trick to show you about that. And let me see. I don't know if my Mod Podge will work on this, but I'm going to give it a whack, because everything else that's going to hold it down is going to work. So, let me turn this. Okay. Oops. I like to keep an extra spare washi handy, just because it's low tack, and when I'm trying to hold things out of the way, it's perfect. See? Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to attempt, let me put this down so I don't make a mess. Okay, I'm going to Mod Podge the front of this. Now, I don't want to cover it so much that it covers the purple. You know what I'm saying? Because I really like this purple. I really like how it came out. Alright, and then I'm going to lay the lace right on top. And I will smooth it out. That may not be enough to hold it, so I'm going to brush another light coat over it, just to make sure it stays, because the file folder I used for the cover is slick, so don't know if, you know, the glue and all that will adhere as well. I mean, I could have probably sanded it down or something, but why bother? You know, it's a junk journal for a reason. Alright, and we're going to let that dry a little. Actually, with my handy-dandy hairdryer. No, I have not replaced my heat gun yet. I wanted to check it one more time before I walked out, or I went out and bought one, because, oh shoot, I don't even know where I put that rock. For those of you who didn't see the melted rock. Oh well. Okay, so here goes. Now I have to use my blow dryer. And because it's on fabric, it's going to take a little bit longer to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a minute, and that way you don't have to sit here and wait for me to dry it. Okay, it's pretty dried. There's a couple of little tacky spots, but that's okay for now, because I need to peel this off. Alright, and I don't want to fold all of this over. Where's this? Okay, let me get this glue off real quick. Alright, because I don't want it to cover this up. So what I'm going to do is grab my fabric scissors this time. This is the first time you guys have seen me use my fabric scissors. Okay, so we're going to try and cut this at a straight line. Okay, well, ish. Okay, it's straight-ish. Then we're going to, actually, I need to trim this. Oh, I forgot to show you how good it looked when it dried, because all the little webbing in this this piece of lace turned out so cool. It looks like snake skin. So give me just a minute and I'll show you how that came out. Alrighty. So now we're going to cut the corners. Say about right there. And we're going to cut this corner. For those of you who don't know why, it's so that your paper will lay flat, or your lace, or your cloth, or whatever it is you're trying to do. So, since this is being such a booger, at the moment, anyway. Alright, we're going to, whoops. We're going to close that up just a little. And because it's just a little piece, okay, let me get my spatula because I know I will burn the heck out of myself. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just use the glue gun to tack this up. Come on, there you go. And then I'll fold it over. Nope, fold it over with my little rubber spatula I got from the Dollar Tree. I tried using those little finger things, you know, those pink ones that you put over your fingers. But they either make them too small, because one, I have nails. Two, I don't have tiny fingers. Whoops. You know? And they make my fingers sweat. They don't work. They fall off. Then they make them hurt because they're too tight. So I'm like, dang, that ain't worth it. So went ahead and I couldn't find one of those. I guess they're called Santa's helpers. It's like a glue gun spatula that says Santa's helper on it. But all it is a silicone spatula. So, okay. I figured why not? And it came on a ring with two. I've got this one and I've got a square one that's cut. And this set right here was $1. That's it. Okay. So, getting back to business. I guess I probably should have done this before I did the inside cover, huh? But that's okay. You see how easy this is? I'm not burning my fingers. We'll turn it this way because that's how I'm working. Okay, let's start that there so I can get that corner over. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put that in my Pringles can. We'll put this right here with the other one. And that's what the front looks like. But I got to show you how the netting came out. Okay? Doesn't that look awesome? Looks almost like snake skin. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Anyways, it looks really cool. Alright. Now, I want to show you a little trick. And you might know this already. You might not. I don't know. Okay? But, for all intents purposes, not that one. Okay, I gotta find my purple. Where'd my purple go? There's my green. Is this my purple? Yes, this is my purple. This is my purple shimmer spray. Okay? And it's not far off a match on the color, is it? But although, you know, when it comes out, it's going to be much more. I don't have a little jar handy. The others are out in the kitchen, and I'm not going to go get one. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fabric scissors. Cut off about that many. Okay? Now, what I've done before is because they all come sewn on this lace or this netting for a backing. Usually it's too wide, so you have to trim it down. But don't take it all the way off, because then your flowers fall apart. You know what I mean? See that right there? See that? Now, if it's a whole lot, then yes, I'll trim it. Because I don't want it sticking out where my flowers are at. Unless I have something to cover it with. And I don't know that I have any leaves right now. Which is okay. Alright. So, they're white. I could put white on here, and it would look okay, right? No, I guess right there would be good. Or maybe right over the binding. That would even be better. Okay, but this is what I'm going to do. And I should probably be wearing gloves, but I'm not. We'll put this right here, and this right here, and this over here, because I sprayed my mouse and my coffee the other day with alcohol ink, and it was not fun. So, this is my shimmer spray. Alright, I had to put it, it's a Tattered Angels, but the spray didn't work, so I had to put it in another spray container. You can always change the color of your flowers. That's why a lot of times all I'll buy is white, because that way I can color it to the shade I need it. Okay, it's not wanting to spray. Okay, now you see I'm soaking that, right? But I'm also going to take some paper towel that I've got setting off to the side, and I'm going to wipe up all that excess. And I'll lay that one down on it too. Now see how it brought it up a little bit lighter than what it was? Now we may think, oh no, we don't like that shade. Well, you know, that's fine. You don't have to like that shade. If you don't like it, set it aside, use it for something else. But let's see what we got, okay? Let's see if this works. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? I'm kind of thinking I like the white better. What do you think? What about white and then a line of purple inside of it? I don't know, but I think right now I like the white. So I'm just going to put the white on here. I'm going to do it right on the binding. And since I really don't want these hanging out, since I'm not going to be doing a charm yet, and if I do end up doing a charm, I'll just tie one in. That's no big deal. Okay? Okay. And my scissors will be right there. And I don't know if I want to add that or not. Let's see what else we can find for the front of this. Okay? Now we've got a really pretty, oh, I don't even know what this is called. I've got a bag of scraps that are about yay long, okay? So I try to use them up whenever I can before I break out the, you know, the already prepackaged 3 rolls or 3-yard rolls that you get from eBay or whatever. How about across the top? You think that would look good? Let's see if we want that one or this one. This one looks kind of funky. You can't see it as well, which might be a good thing. Let's see. I kind of like this one better. Yes, I do. So, let's add us a glue stick. And we will start gluing. Ow! I forgot. Okay. See, I'll glue it before I cut it, if possible. That way I know I'm not cutting it too short and I'm not cutting it too long. Okay, now if it tends to be uneven, you can always remelt your glue and move your product, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm not squeezing anything. I'm just using the heat from the nozzle, and I'm going to run it over this to melt the glue that's there, okay? And then I can take it and I can move that up. There we go. Because we wanted that up a little bit higher. And when it came down to it, it just kind of went its own way. Kind of like the Stevie Nicks song. Alright, well that'll have to do. So we'll put that back in there. We will take this and we will trim it off. There. Now we've got a nice little fringe on the top. I'm trying to tuck this edge under the edges of the flower, so looks like they're supposed to be there. Well, that one didn't work. Okay, there we go. See, now I think that's pretty daggum cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with the back. I don't quite know what yet, though. So, see how that purple with the shimmer turned this napkin? Really pretty colors. So, okay. So we're done with this for now. Put it back over there. Now, what else was I gonna do? I've got all this lace out, okay? And I like lace on my journals. Some people don't. I do. I don't like a whole bunch. You know, like I might do a line on the front and on the back. And since I'm going with white, I might just stick with white. Let's see how that'll look. That'll look pretty. Very dainty. Ah, I should be using this hand. And this is also supporting what's already there. I hope, yeah, I should have enough to do both sides. Okay, fabric scissors. I'm going to trim this side. Okay. Now let's do the other side, just so we can match. I might take some of the purple pansy and just the chalk ink. Oh, let's see. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do on the back yet, so I don't want to do the back lip in case it covers it. Thought I had. No. I don't. Okay, well, let's just do this then. And I do like using my scraps of lace, especially when, you know, it makes it kind of look like, you know, you bought it for that particular reason. Scissors. Okay. Oh, I cut that one a little short. It's okay, it's on the back. Okay. Okay, now I can glue this one. See, I like being able to use up pieces that normally would just sit in a bucket or a big baggie somewhere. Ow. That's why you use the spatula, dummy. Okay. Those aren't the ones I want. These are the ones I want. Because they have the pointed beveled edges. Okay. Put these back in. Set them right there. Now look, all I have left is that little piece. Let me see, is it long enough to go across here? Yes, it is. So guess what? Oh yeah. This way we can use it all up. Let go. She always had this thing ready before I need it. And look, that's all we've got left. And I can always put that Whoops, that didn't stick. So let me see why that didn't stick. Okay, so there's the belly band. There's the lace. Let's close it and see what it looks like from the outside. Oops, move that out of the way. There's the back. I'll probably have to do something there because it's looking kind of ratty. But here's the front. I want to put a graphic right here. I just haven't figured out which one yet. So what else can we do to the back? I wonder if we can do like layers. Not that kind. Let's see. Is this long enough to do it? It might be. It's not quite white, but it'll do. Okay, let's try it. There we go. Lift that up and I can re-glue it in a minute. That one glued too low. So, pull this up. Once I get past this eyelash trim, or this fringe, it should be a whole lot easier sailing. Probably better if I laid it flat. And next time, wow, that's cockeyed. Next time, I'll decorate the cover first. not really big on this much lace, but I figure I got it, I might as well use it, right? Oh, look, I gotta have to do 2 more. Okay. Now, see, I'm gonna have a little bit too short, but I can work with that. Alrighty. Okay. This won't fit down there, so... Ooh, where are those purple flowers? There we go. That would work. See, nothing ever goes to waste. Now you can't see the purple on the back as much as you can on the front, and I'm fine with that. I do want to try something though. There, see, we didn't have any waste. Any waste at all. So that is fabulous. Let me see. Okay. Now, what kind of graphic do we want on the front? Well, let me leave that one be for now. Okay, so let's see. No, not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. How much more of this do I have? Huh. Oh, I'm showing it all. Duh. Okay. No, I don't want anything to detract from that. So, see, now look, that last little bitty scrap of paper fit that envelope perfectly. I don't know if you can see that for the light. I don't have my overhead light on, that might be. So I'm just going to add it right here and not have to worry about it anymore. And there we go. Just a little snip here and a little snip there, and that one's got some lace, and I used it all. That's all I have left. You see that? That's pretty good, considering I don't measure for doodly. Okay. Now, let's see if there's any pages that we could put some lace on. Oh, here's those fairy graphics. Let me see. There's a tuck spot right here. Okay. See, I don't like that sticking out so high, so I'm going to trim this. There we go. Yep, much better. Let's see, a spot where some glue did not hit. All right. Let's do... Oh, don't tell me you got wet. You did. Dang it. It's stretchy. So we'll put that aside. We'll find a blue piece. Or something with a lot of blue in it, and we'll put this one on it. So let's see. This one's got some blue on it. Should I do the sides or should I do the top? I have enough to do, I think, all three sides. So I probably can. Now this is the fun part. If you're doing it all around and you don't want to cut it, you fold it up onto itself, okay, at a diagonal, and you put just a dot of glue there to hold it. Okay, and then you turn it so that it's still facing the same way. Now, even on a page that doesn't look like there's much on it, something as small as a very innocuous piece of lace can make all the difference. It really can. As long as you make sure you don't glue the pages to the other side or the page behind it. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a dot of glue there, and I'm going to pinch this up so it will fit, just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to run this down here and let it stick as far as it will go. And now we've got a little bit of blue lace on a piece of paper that's got some blue on it. You have to make sure you don't glue the next page down. Okay, so let's see if we can find another blue page. Not that one. No, not those. Although that would be pretty for just a single piece of lace. Yeah, I think that would be. So I'm going to start at halfway. I need another glue stick. Oh, I guess that did work then. See, so not only was I using up my scrap papers, and making clusters, okay, I'm also using my scrap pieces of lace that I have that, you know, I really couldn't do much with. We've got another one somewhere. We have 1, 2, 3. We need one up front. So let's do this one. Make sure it's long enough. It is. Yay! Okay. So let's try this. Now I only go halfway because I hate it when the glue dries and you have to pull it up and, ow, re-dry it. Okay, I'll probably have to re-glue that. Yeah. Now, out of that whole strand, that is all I have left. Now, I won't keep that little bitty one, but but I will keep that one because that might like good. That might look good on what do you call it? A cluster. So we'll put that one up there. Now that's two strands of lace I was able to use and finish it off. So that, to me, is progress. Now, I don't think I'm going to use the off-white. And I don't know if I should use this. Yeah, I think I'm going to. There's not a whole lot of it left, so might as well use it where I can, right? Okay. Oops, trying to keep an hour on the time. There. Let's see. Yes, I have enough to do this side too. But should I do the front of this one? No, because it's got that on it. I'll have to do something else. So let's put this one right here. There. Now, isn't that pretty? The tiny scissors. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I can't see that. There it is. And that. Do the wrong thing, I think. But it's okay. Okay, so we've got 3 pages on this side with the blue, and none on this side. Ugh. Okay, but we did use up the last of this. I think we have 1 piece left. Yeah, right here. Look at that. But that'll also look good on a cluster. See? Now that looks kind of ugly right there. So let's find something. Actually, I just might have what you're looking for. there, it's not there, it's not there. Right here. Nope. Okay, I know I moved it someplace clever. And of course that someplace clever isn't someplace I can find it. Unless I tucked it in with the embellishments. I didn't. Did I tuck it in with the tags? Nope, I didn't. Did I tuck it in? No, because it was pretty daggone long. Okay, well, we're going to pull this bag out. I haven't been in this bag in a while. Okay, so that's got some nice pieces. That's got some nice pearls. Christmas stuff. Stretchy lace, which is not the right color. There's another tag. What is? Oh, I know what those are. There's another couple of doilies. And another one. So it's not in here. Oh my goodness. Nope. 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 See, now those are pretty butterflies. I got those from the Dollar Tree. Might put one of those on the front. Since I can't seem to find what I was looking for. Ah, another YouTube song. I know, I know. Okay, so I just want to find something that will kind of cover that up a little. You think that would work? I think it would. So, let's get to squirting. This is the first time I think I've made this kind of journal ever. Yeah, ever. Seriously. But as you can see, obviously, I'm winging it. I've got no set plan in mind. I just see what I see and I go with it. See, those are decorated. Those are decorated. That's decorated. That one's not. Or isn't. Those are. That one's not. Those are just journal pages. That's not. Those are. Those are. This one is not. This one is not. Okay. Now it seems like I pulled. Oh, Looks like I pulled all off color. I don't want an off color, I want a white. Okay. Now a white. The lighter purple or the darker purple? I think the darker purple. Oh, it's a clip! I didn't realize that. Wonder if I can pull it off. Just glue it. Yep. See, but those would be great to keep for later on, so I'm going to stick that in there. Let go. Okay. So we can put that there, that off to the side, or just set it right in the middle, which is kind of what I like. So, okay. Then we're going to take this and put that right in the center. Now, isn't that pretty? We've got to do something for the back, but not as bulky, so we could just leave the back alone. There we go. Wow, that is getting really, really big. Well, I can't take one of the signatures out. I've got them glued in too well, so there's not much else we can put inside except, see, I got a piece of that right there. Alright, you know what? I've got more lace. I mean, shoot. I've got all of this, and I've got a whole under the bed tote full of lace. So let's pick out this one. And maybe this one. Alright, and this is another little baggie with scraps, so I can use that. Okay, let's just see what we have done. Since this is a clip, I can clip this butterfly right here. Wonder if that blocks my camera. Nope, but it looks pretty up there, I promise. Alrighty, so we have lace on the front, lace, lace. Okay, that's not going to stay in there. I don't know what will. Might as well just glue it all down because I don't think that's going to stay in the least bit. Okay, so then we'll put something on top of that and make that look pretty. No, that's too much bulk. That's fine. A graphic. Just a really pretty one, just for... That'll be pretty. Now you guys remember what I say, right? Whenever I pull off a sticker, what do I say? Ouch! That's not normally what I say. Ow. What I say is never trust a sticky on a sticker. So I always add extra glue. There. I think that's pretty. Right there. Just like that. Okay. Now, oh, this is that stupid thing I was looking for. It was in the graphics bag. What a boneheaded idiot I am. No, it's still adding too much bulk. What did we want to put the graphic on? I forget. Oh, hell, I don't remember. Oh, I said a bad word. I'm sorry. Yes, I've been heard to say bad words before. Christians aren't perfect. We're just forgiven. I've never claimed to be perfect. I would never lord myself over somebody else and say that I was somebody I was not. That would not work. Okay. Here's a nice one. Put it right here. It says, thankful for your friendship. And this one I'm going to put tape on. If I can find it. Oh, I swear you'd think the Keystone Cops come running in. There it is. I hung it up. Yes, the Keystone Cops have taken over Coffee Cup Craft with Kelly's studio with a bed. Yes, apparently I kept the bed and the clothes had to go. So, no, actually my clothes are in a pile. Need to get folded and put away. But alrighty. Alrighty. Thankful for your friendship. Should I go up a little higher? Go up a little higher. There we go. There. All I need. I've got lace on these. Okay, now I want to get lace on. Well, I need to get lace on this one. Okay, so sue me. Sue me, sue me, sue me. fabric scissors. There. Okay, then there's the back of that and the front of that. So the back of this one, it's got to get some of this. So let's turn it around. And we shall start. Not everybody puts lace in their journals. Normally, I don't. I'm just trying. Now, if it's for a specific project, okay, like my grandmother's memorial journal. She was a seamstress her whole life, okay? She was working during World War II making airplane parachutes for our soldiers, you know. And one of her favorite things to do was make my own clothes for me, which I really kind of dreaded because my 4th grade picture, I had a brown, green, orange, and yellow polyester plaid 3-piece suit on. With the jacket, with the vest, with the pants. Terrible. Oh my gosh. But I couldn't say no because, you know, she spent her time, her energy into doing what she felt was the best for me. And I will never slight her for that. Never in the least bit. Okay, so what other lace do we have that we can use? Okay, so we are working on the back then. We did a little bit on the front. Actually, this one. See, this one I got in China, 5 yards for $1. It's a 1/2 inch purple lacy elastic. You can't probably see it through the bag. But I got 5 yards for $1. So can you see that at all? It's a really pretty lavender color. And it's stretchy, so I don't know if I'm going to use it to do the... No, I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so that one has some lace. No, I don't want all the pages to have lace. But some of them, I really do. And honestly, I may have to dig out some more lace because see, I love that coffee color, but oh, I see what I was doing with this. I was cutting it in half to use a smaller piece. And this is why I don't bother buying the wider strips of lace. A lot of times you'll find them a lot cheaper than the skinnier pieces. Because with the wider pieces, you double your money if you just cut them in half. And a lot of times they are, let me see if I can find an example. Here's an example. It's a small one, but it's an example nonetheless. You see how it's got this side, and there's a line right up the middle? Let's see, can you see that? I would cut up that line and have 2 pieces of lace that I could use in a small journal. And that's small enough to go into there. Okay, so we did that one. Let's do... Which purple one did we do? Oh, we did that purple one. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay. Yeah, we need a piece on this one, but I don't want to use the same color, and I don't want to use the blue yet. No. So, we may end up going with cotton blend that's off color. Right now, usually I don't cut it before I glue it, but I don't feel like dragging that whole thing up. So, what we're going to do is the same thing. Just making sure you do not glue your next page together, because that really sucks. Okay. Okay, well, I think I'm going to be one of those people that die in a hot glue gun incident. I think that's going to be how I die. It's in a hot glue incident. And yes, I cut extra, just a little, only because I wasn't measuring while I was gluing. So, this little piece goes in the drawer of gadgets that can be added to a cluster journal. Or a cluster. I'm upside down again. Holy gracious. This one needs some lace on. I think I'm going to... Ooh, I wonder if this blue would look pretty. Oh, yes. Doesn't match anything else, but... yeah, here's where I'll put that blue. Kind of cover that up. Oh, Louie, I did it backwards. Oh, well. Live and you learn. At least the glue hadn't hardened totally. So that's a good thing. Because you really want to... you really want to put it on right. That's all I can tell you. That's what. Oh, no, 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 no. That's why I always tell you to make sure you don't glue the pages together like I almost just did. Okay. Well, I guess the blue isn't going to be too bad because I've got purple, off-white, and white. And I think that blue complements the purple. But what I am going to do, if I have enough, no, I'll throw it this way. Layer it some. No, you can't even really tell that way then. So then we'll go like this. Okay. Alright. It's dried enough, so let's cut you off. We'll put that in that little drawer. And let's cut you off. I don't quite think that's going to be much of anything, so we're going to throw this one out. Okay. How many minutes have we got so far? Okay. Oh, I got glue pieces all over me. Alright. Let me see what I can do with something that's in here. Oh, see, now I love these things. I really do. You can buy this by the yard as well. And I love cutting them up and using them as individual flowers. See, you can see that right here. No. Okay, I'm upside down, right? Right? Yeah. Ow. I'm not a glue. Nope. I got one more glue stick over here before I dig it into the. Okay, now, before I do anything, I have to glue these flowers down. Alright, make sure I'm not stuck on the next page. Alright. So those are there. I ought to put some lace somewhere in between here. I'm not going to do it on the journal pages. Okay. Okay, but I am going to do it on this one. Because I think this would be fun. Don't you? Okay, where's my scissors? Snip them apart. Okay. Aren't those pretty? Those pretty little flowers. I just love them to death. Put a couple more down here. Wondering if I should tuck in a yellow. I've got a yellow right here. I think I just might do that. Trim the edges off. I know I've been quiet for the last few minutes. I just get really concentrated sometimes. Forget where I'm at. Dang, I had to microwave my dinner because Dad came in and told me it was dinner time. I says, okay, I'll be right there. And I was going to just pause you guys and come back and keep working, but I ended up eating dinner and then watching Breaking Dawn Part 2, and when that was over, I just wanted to have that feeling of finishing the series. Okay. Although I have all the books. Oh, there's my Mod Podge thing. I forgot to put it in water. Okay, so we've got lace on this one, not this one, not this one. So let's put one on here. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about getting the really wide laces. I don't want that much, you know, hanging off. So what I'll do, wait, this one, I'll put that right there so I know where I'm going with it. is I'll cut around what I don't want. And yeah, I could probably just do it the easy way and just cut it straight down the middle. But there are other images on the lace that I might want to use later. So I don't want to just go willy-nilly with the scissors and chop, chop, chop like Mr. Miyagi. I'm going to cut part of this out. And I really hope I can do this. Let's see if I have enough for the page. It was this one and this one. I think it was this one, but I'm going to put it on this one. Oh yeah, I have enough. So I'm going to cut this straight across, and then I'm going to finish cutting it out on this side. There. Okay, now see, I've got 2 pieces of lace here that I can use, and both of them are still very pretty. See, that's the bottom half I cut off. This is the top half because I wanted the bigger flowers. So, like I said, do I want to do it here? No, I want to do it here because there's nothing on this page. Whoops. See, I almost did it again. No, I did. Doink. There we go. Alrighty. Here's another piece right here that can go on a cluster. Okay, so that being said, that. Okay, there we go. I'll do this one. see, since this is a cutout piece, okay, so how do we want to do this? Is that side hanging off, or that, no, I like the other side hanging off. Okay, let's see. Now you notice I'm doing the lace on the top, I'm doing it on the sides, I'm doing it on the bottoms. Only because it helps distribute the bulk. And that's what we have to be concerned about. Is the bulk. Okay, I need a piece on this one. Now, what kind are we gonna use? No, that's not really lace. That is, but it's really, really wide. Let's try, no. I'm gonna do another purple. Yeah, let's just do another purple, since the purple matches really well. Do it across the top or across the bottom. Well, we haven't done any across the bottom yet. So, that's where we'll be. Dang it, what is wrong with this thing? Probably waited too long and now I'm going to have to re-glue it. Okay. I don't think I want to do one on the top. I'm sorry, I'm not talking again. Wow, I got a lot of things going on in my mind, actually. You know? I've got a test I have to do this week, and I haven't done it. I have to have it done by Wednesday night. And it's a pretty big quiz. It's 2/3 of my grade. So, I mean, I really have to do that. There we go. And this, oh, it's blue, that's why. So it didn't matter if I take that or not. Good grief. Okay, well then you know what? Fine. If that's the case, then I am going to put... I'm probably so going to regret this. Okay. Which one looks... That side looks better. Let me get that little fuzzy off. Okay. Stinker, but I even taped it. There. I can't even see. Okay. So that's finished. We got some laces on some good pages. Don't want to do it on all of them. This is going to be really hard to close. Things on there hard. Yep, that's not long enough. This one is long enough, but it won't match. Nope. Nope. Okay, let me see. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how to put... Okay, this goes right here. So this will go under here. Ah, come on. I should have thought about this before I put the butterfly on, but I always do that, don't I? Oops. Now what I'm doing is I'm using the heat of the tip of the glue gun to lift the butterfly up enough that I can tuck this under. And it may not be quite enough to be centered, but it'll be good enough. Okay? So then I will add some more glue there, and I will pop that back. Ouch! Pop that back down. Okay? Alrighty. But we will try to make this as even as possible. What I'm trying to do is secure this so when we're done, we've got something to tie the book together, and I'm hoping this works. I've never done this before either, so you guys get to see me screw up as much as I do. Okay? But I still think that looks so cool. Wait, we need one more flower. One more white one. Cut the netting off around it. Take it. Okay. There. I think that looks better. Okay. So this is what we've got so far. Alright. It's a 2-signature journal, obviously. It's got a lot of our embellishments in it. You see the front? See that? And there's the side. And there's the back when I layered that lace. And then the purple flowers on the bottom when I ran out of that lace. Alright, and then inside we've got your story begins when you say it begins. And I'll do some doodles around that or something. Okay, then we've got some domino and a butterfly and a fold out that's got domino graphics in it. Fairy graphics I think are in the other one. Okay, there's nothing on that page, but it's decoupaged on that page. This page has the tuck spot, and it's holding the fairy images. This one just has lace on it. This one's the dendritic, which I absolutely love. There's one of the embellishments, some journal paper, some lace, a doily, a sticker, some more journal paper, another embellishment, just some stickers, another embellishment. There's some lace down at the bottom of this one. I glued a napkin right here. And here's a little envelope. So I was going to put something down there, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And then the inside of this one says, "You are simply wonderful." Let me see if I can bring this a little closer. Come on. You did it for me before. There we go. Okay. I won't go back through the whole thing, but I'll just finish, you know, what I've done so far. Okay, and that's the back cover of the first signature within a journal. I did pearls right here. This was done on a jelly plate with a stamp that Kieran Chesser sent me. And I did some lace right there. Did an envelope with a tuck spot. Did another embellishment. And that's shaving cream paper. Put a piece of napkin there. I just love the colors. And then with the greens and the oranges, and I wanted to put the ribbon right there. I put some lace here. Put some goodies in the envelope. I have no idea why that's upside down. I just put lace on this side. I put a pocket and a tag on this side. I put another embellishment, some die cuts. And this one, I just glued this one too, so I don't know why. Here's the tuck spot. Here's another embellishment. And I glued the flowers along the edge on this one. Here's some more journal pages. I put half the lace on this side. There's a tuck spot with some journal cards in it. Right here, and that's also one of our embellishments. There's a belly band. Uh-oh, that came loose. Okay. These are just pieces I cut out from one of my jelly plates. And I love the colors and the patterns in them. So whoever gets this lucky journal is going to be getting some of my favorite stuff. So I haven't done anything on this page yet, but you can see I added the blue lace and some flowers. I haven't done anything there, or there, or there, but I did put lace on the back of this one. So that's where we're at so far. Alrighty, and next time We might glitter it. Well, we still need to do some stamps. So let's see if this is long enough to tie. And it is. Yay! So how well will it tie the book together? Oh, pretty well. Probably should put another one on the top, but you work with what you got. And like I said, if I'd have funked it earlier, I would have put this on before I put the butterfly on. But that's the side so far. Okay. That's the front. That's the binding. And that's the back. On that note, we'll finish it up totally in the next video. Okay? So, I'm going to let it go here. I'm thirsty and I'm getting tired, so I'm going to kick it here. Remember, if you like my videos, please, 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 please like, comment. If I'm really looking for a better way to bind, you know, like to tie up a journal. You know, I keep thinking doing brads here and here and then ropes, but I always feel like the brads are going to pop out of the paper or rip out of the paper. So if you have any better suggestions on how to, you know, like close this or what kind of an enclosure to use, I would be most grateful if you posted it in the comments below. Okay? Remember my 750 giveaway. The person who hits that 750 mark automatically gets a prize. And we will still draw for the others. If I have more than 30 people, okay, individual people, I'll do 2 drawings. If I have more than 50, then I'll do 3 drawings. So I highly doubt it's going to go any higher than that. But I want to get a sentiment on the front of this somehow and add words and some stamps to the inside some of the blank pages. So that'll probably be what we do on our next video. And I have another domino video coming up. So I'm hoping that it'll work. So on that note, like I said, remember the humor in life, okay? Because if not, life sucks. And always, always, always give yourself permission to art yourself silly. If I don't create after a couple days, I feel like I'm going through withdrawal symptoms. So, thank you for spending this last hour and a half with me. Well, it'll be 2 hours by the time I say goodbye. Be careful out there. The world is getting pretty ugly. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Alright? I love you guys. And I will see you next time. Thank you.